Hello, my name is Matthew Kwashi Topa, and my student ID is 4128079. This is a video demonstration of the report on the case study of the London Fire Brigade, in which I was tasked with designing and developing a database system, querying it, and creating a dashboard to tell a useful business story. In the next few minutes, I'll briefly cover the core components of this report. Starting with the ERD, uh, I have the staff as the parent admin, senior officer, and firefighter as child tables. Over here, I have a composite key and the relations one to one to many, and so on and so forth. Next would be the creation statement. It's just a basic creation statement with a check, which ensures that text inputted into insertion is always accurate. It has to be firefighter, admin, and senior officer exactly like that, or it will not be accepted. Just like it is over here with appliance available, dispatched, under maintenance, or out of order. This was just to ensure there are no inaccuracies, especially when you do a search and you don't find exactly what you're looking for. Next, I'll move on to insertion. I had a problem with insertion. I initially intended to use actual real life data set, but cleaning it and repurposing it for my purpose did not go exactly as planned, so I ended up having to use a generator to generate this for me by inputting what I expected. Sorry about that. Next is task 4. In task 4, we were tasked with uh, creating a query that would show um, the highest amount of genuine calls. So this is what I came up with, and as you can see, the highest amount of genuine calls is 2 for Bromley and 2 for Uppington. Next is incidents with both police and ambulance services. It turns out that there is only one occurrence of that. Currently available firefighters, I had all the firefighters in my dataset being available right now. Next is the start procedure. It's so easy to create one of these. Just create procedure as, then begin, then end. And there you have the start procedure. To call it, you use this. There we go. And that start procedure was for monthly average callouts. Next, I have appliance incident reports. And I have a range for a week, a range for a month, excuse me, a range for a quarter, and just to play around, this encompasses my whole data set, and then we have everything. That's a total of 66 for me. To use Tableau, I had to create select statements for each of my tables, which are 15 in number. And then within Tableau, I had to create this relationship, and clicking on any one of them, I think I'll just start with this one. I could just hover over it. No, I'll just click it. Yep. I have one-to-one cardinality and referential integrity. Some records match and all records match for senior officer. Some records for staff. Um, Over here, maybe casualty. We'll see something different. Okay, emergency service is many to one. So many incidents to one emergency service. All right, moving on. I used these to create sheets, and unfortunately, I did not use this because I didn't feel the need to. This is what the final dashboard I created looks like. It is interactive. For example, casualties, cause of their injuries, the burns, gas, other, smoke. I can just focus on other. I could also filter to gender. And for incidents in boroughs, I could also filter to the years. 2024, 2025. I could just click that. Yep. What next? For borough names, I also have that. I could just choose maybe Mitcham, nothing. Some of them are null fields, and this is just because of my data set not being encompassing enough, and that's fine. Uh, I recently created this just for a previous video that did not succeed. All in all, I think this was a really good practical experience for me, and also a theoretical learning experience because I had to do some research to figure out certain things. When you work in a class, you usually have the lecturer aiding you, but when you work alone, you have to do a bit of research. When you work with different types of devices, you also have to try to figure out how to get it to work for you. For example, I used a Mac, and unfortunately, I could not use the Microsoft SQL Server database. I had to use a Docker, and then I had to figure out how to get Azure Data Studio working. Took a lot of tries, but when I finally got it working, it stuck in my mind, and I like that about learning. I am really grateful for this experience, and I'd like to thank my lecturers for their aid. Um, anyway, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day, I hope. Bye bye.